Naitwa Joyce Adhiambo kutoka Sigomre village, na kutoka kwa boma kufika kwa mtoni ni very far. Ina take 1 hour kwenda na kurudi. Unakuja usiku, hujui unakutana na nini, watu wa rapping nayo wako njiani. Sasa ni shida juu majirani yetu wakikuja hapa mtoni, kuna wenye wanafanya vituko njiani, wanajifichia watoto kwa msituni, kwa mahindi.
Ninga Ivona Chieng, awoki school moleo, kawoki school, tabiro mopi. Seche moko ayudo jokuoye kaniyo to gilawa. Korona luor biro kulo let, koro abor sana. Okelnwa kulo okunywa pi maber, manyalo dhi kulo chap chap.
Aniluonga Rosa oko kuto kuma dungu gula. Omo pi mabor maka chako na dhi omo pi to akao bang' saa achiel. Makaponi pi mikunyono anyalo mor sana nikech ka omo pi kama ome pi ni atieko bang' saa achiel taolga sana. An kata ng'ama dende rach, koro machiegni nyalo konya ma ikunyono.
The purposes of constructing this kiosk is to accommodate the person who will be giving out that water.
Kwa majina naitwa Tom Okot Kalisto. Hii project itatusaidia, hiyo maji itatusaidia sana katika kupromote vijana, at least kuwaweka busy katika hali vile unaona, kuosha hizo magari na hiyo mapikipiki. At least itasaidia sana familia alafu pamoja na community.
My name is Linux Wellington Godia. I'm one of the directors, Sigomre Springs Enterprises, the company that was identified to do this project. The survey was done by a method of sounding. We used a thermometer machine to establish where to drill, and from the data, we established we were supposed to drill at least a minimum of 60 meters and a maximum of 80 meters. That will yield about 5 meter cubic per hour, meaning we'll get about 5,000 liters continuous pumping for 24 hours. We acquired the relevant permits from the authorities. We used air drilling method to drill this bore as the walls were stable. We had a little bit challenge while drilling that forced us to use service casing. Service casing is a type of metallic casing that is used to protect the borehole from collapsing, because we found about 18 meters was weak. So we protected it with a service casing. Then we drilled further up to 7 meters. We did a PVC casing, 6-inch. The borehole was drilled at 8-inch diameter. We installed a 6-inch casing, PVC, and then we added gravel. Gravel is a unique type of sand that is used to filter the water from the aquifer. It is filtered through the gravel, then it gets into the casing where the pump will pump clean water. Now there will be no issue of silting, and that one gives us a long time for the pump. The pump will serve longer because there's no silt that will clog the impellers. After drilling, we did a test pumping for 24 hours, of which the yield was good, the water was clean, and also it was sufficient. It went throughout, it didn't stop. So that one already proved that there was enough water, more than enough that was required for the community. From that, we took a sample a water sample to the government chemist in Kisumu, and we got a report, 1 for the bacteriological analysis and 2 for the chemical analysis. So the recommendation from the lab was that it was fit for use both chemically and bacteriologically. That made us decide to move to the next step, which is now doing the tower, which is a reservoir. So on the tower, we've used 3x3 black pipes, square tube, 3x3x3 millimeters. So the thickness is 3 millimeters, which is strong enough to carry up to 60,000 liters. But now that we are doing is for 10,000 liters. So as per the strength of material and the construction, it has been done as per the standards. The reason why we decided on the plastic tank, metallic tanks have issues. Mostly, you find that some minerals in the water react with the metals. And now in the current market, we don't have genuine galvanized metals. So with that consideration, this roto tank will be best because it is double layer. It is constructed to resist the pressure, and also it is qualified for elevation. It can resist the wind movement, so it is safe for elevation. And also we are going to put the solar panels above the tank. That will provide a shade for the tank, so there will not be direct sunlight hitting the tank. The other thing, on the type of pump that we did install, it is pumping 4 cubic per hour. 4 cubic per hour means we will be able to harvest 4,000 liters in 1 hour. So for our tank to get full, we require a maximum of 2.5 hours. The pump is a DSD 3/18 from Davis & Shatcliffe. And the way the system is set, it is going to be a solar powered pump. Though it is a hybrid pump, it can use both electricity and the solar. The way the system is designed, once the tank is full, there will be a sensor or a float switch. The moment the community starts to use water, and the sensors notice the water is being used, it will start pumping automatically. So it is an automatic system, and we don't expect anybody to operate it. It will operate on itself. On the durability, because it doesn't have cells, mostly in solar power, it is the cells that get depleted. The panels, unless they are hit manually by somebody or by lightning, then they are good to use. But for us, we are going to protect that with lightning arresters. We've taken care of all the security measures, and we have a guarantee of more than 10 years. The borehole is capable of serving more than 1,000 households. What will determine that is the discharge at the kiosk, the design that we are going to put at the kiosk, of which we are targeting. We are going to put about, for now, we are going to install about 3 outlets. So 3 households can collect water at the same time. And the way we are going to do the plumbing works, we are going to do it in a way to boost the pressure. We are going to start with a bigger pipe. Then by the time we are supplying it, now we'll supply it with a small pipe. So the pressure will be equally distributed. In our design, we are going to weld the borehole. Once we complete installing the pump, we will weld the borehole, meaning anybody who has to access it has to break it by either power or by grinder. Same to the solar panels. Once we have installed them, we are going to do an angle line and weld it fixed to that point.